What is up, guys? How is it going? Welcome back to another trade recap and some big news along with it as well. Right. In this trade recap, we're going to go over this trade that I lost, right? I have the trade marked out here. I didn't actually. I lost the trade here. Right, first things first, right? As you guys know, 9 a.m. high, 9 a.m. low, same strategy, same everything. It's all exactly the same. No changes, right? I have been back testing most of today, right? Um, so I'm very tired. I am very worn out, and I would like a break. So I'm going to do this quickly, and then I'm probably going to go to bed because it's just long. Right. 9 a.m. high, 9 a.m. low. Okay. We came up, pushed down, took out 9 a.m. low. It was a little stop rate. Brilliant. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Cushy. Right. And then we made this fair value gap right here. Straight after, we got this very strong candle here. I pushed up, right? And then this big fair value gap. Pushing at the fair value gap, got a strong close. So I entered, basically. Yeah, I entered. And then price came down and then pushed, hit the consequent encroachment, pushed a bit higher, and then pushed down more and stopped me out. Past couple of weeks have been really bad, and I was back testing and a couple of other things with my strategy, and there are a couple of things that I'm going to change, and I'm going to talk about those towards the end of this video. So if you want to know what I'm going to change about my strategy and what you could potentially change about your strategy, make sure you wait to the end of the video because I will very quickly explain. This isn't going to be a long video. This is just going over a trade that I took today. So yeah, we got stopped out here, and then price started to push back up. I was testing a method that I used in back testing today because I wasn't sure how price was going to react and things, and I just wanted to forward test it to see how it would work. So once we came up and got a 5-minute break of structure, right, which is what I was waiting for with my back testing, forward testing, we still didn't do anything. We didn't make any difference. So the 5-minute break of structure was, let's get rid of this actually, was all right, but we couldn't take any trades from that, which I wasn't even expecting to take a trade, so it's okay. Once I lost that was it. Right, price continued, and then yeah, just we finished off, and then price just pushed lower, and has literally, as we speak, has just taken out the London low. So I thought price might have wanted to push down and take out London low, but it got a strong, Jesus Christ almighty. We got a strong move after this liquidity sweep and fair value gap and everything. So that's why I entered. Right. The thing that I have been back testing. Right. I went over all of my trades. When I say all of them, I mean all of them. Okay. When I've been doing with this new strategy. So I've been trading for quite a while. Okay. I've been trading for quite a while. And I've recently, instead of growing my account quite rapidly, which is what my previous strategy was, this wasn't this strategy in my 9 a.m. high, 9 a.m. low. My previous strategy was just using Asia high, Asia low, wasn't any specific time. It was just any time after 9:30, basically. So I grew my account quite rapidly, quite a lot. And I am at the point now where I want to preserve my capital for as long as possible, right? So I started to create my own strategy, the one that I'm currently trading. And that's why I'm making a lot of trades and changing things. And I'm like winning big trades and then losing at the same time as well, like losing quite a lot. My win rate is dropping quite rapidly. Started like 80 odd percent, and now we're pushing down. So I think we're at like, I don't know, like maybe 50% at the moment. I mean, we're still up overall, like dollar amount. So I'm not really too bothered. but I do not want it to do that. So I've been backtesting, going over all of my journal trades for this strategy, right? I made some very good trades to start with, right? And I looked, why? Why did I make good trades? Right. Okay, I went onto the wrong chart. Why did I do that? Okay. Right, okay. And then if we go on the daily chart. Right, I'm going to show you roughly where my very profitable trades are, okay? I took a very profitable trade here, right? I took lots of profitable trades here, right? This is on the daily time frame. Very profitable trades here. Quite a few, actually. I think I started my strategy about... like, properly started it, like... properly started it here, then I had all the back testing back here, right? So when I first started, these trades were like really good, right? Like first like trading it live and stuff. These trades here were really good. I'll show you some screenshots if you want. Read that was from the other day. That was from the other day. It's from the other day. There we go. Here, as you can see, very high. Like there's quite a lot that are winning. Most of my trades are winning actually. Got that one. Then we've got that one, which was very good. We've got some losses, more losses, more losses, some smaller ones and things like that. Two very good trades right next to each other here. Basically, I looked when I was backtesting. I wanted to see why I kept losing my trades now and why I kept winning my trades back then. Okay, so when you have a look, price action is awful, right? Awful, like just not good. So when I started, it was like, yeah, it was about like here. It's just somewhere here, right? So when price has a overall trend, okay, you want to follow that trend, okay? So if I go on the 1 hour, right, we'll be able to see, right? Price has a overall trend, okay? So this is the 1 hour chart, okay? So this is over the past couple of days. So this is starting like basically the whole of this week, Monday. We've just been pushing down all day. Like all week we've been pushing down and then coming up, coming around. And basically that's why. So Monday, I took a profitable trade. Monday was a long day. I only made, I think it was like 4K that I made on Monday. But nevertheless, it's still profitable, right? So what do I want to add to make it valuable? I have to back test this first. This isn't 100%. This is exactly what I'm going to add in. I'm going to spend all next week back testing, back test. So I'm not going to take any trades next week. No live streams. I'll still make YouTube videos and things, like talking about it and things. I want to see whether the high time frame bias mixed with the strategy that I already have is going to help me make more trades, right? So like here, very good for taking like trades. Brilliant. You got a very clear bias, right? What was that? Here, not great, right? Here, not great. Relatively like good, all right, great. Good, all right, great, right? So if price has a much clearer bias, right, then you can start to use it to your advantage, right? So if price is in a downtrend, right, this was at least what I looked at when I was back testing today. If price is in an overall downtrend, like here, right? Why would you try to long? You see, because price is all like the higher time frame holds higher power, right? So why would you long? Do you know what I mean? Where if you short, then higher time frame power is on your side, right? So like here, we got to change the character to the downside right here at like London Open, right? So this is London Open here, right? We got to change the character to the downside, London Open, and then just after, well, it was just after London Open, right? And then price continued lower, right? And then I took a buy position, which was like here or something. Right, this is it here, right? This was the buy position that I took. But why? When price is in an overall downtrend. Do you see what I mean? And then you've got like London low, Asia low, Asia high, London high, which are key draws on liquidity. Okay, so price on the higher time frame is more than likely to reverse off London low, Asia low, things like that. So if I was going to take this trade, what would I want to see, right? Right, this is on the hour time frame. So I want to see price come up, take out 9 a.m. high, right? And then push lower, right? Why? Why would I want to see price push lower? Here's why. I'm going to tell you, right? The higher time frame is bearish, okay? We are bearish overall, yeah? So this means we would fill more orders quickly because price is already on our side. Like structure is already on our side. If structure is not on your side, then don't take the trade. That's where my logic is coming in, right? As I said, I'm still gonna backtest it. I'll give you updates and let you know how it's going and things like that. But that is my logic at the moment, right? There's no point trying to force a trade which you might not even take, okay? Or might not win. Where like this here, like nice, very clean entry and things, but price was very choppy. So it wasn't clean enough, right? If we closed above this high, then we probably would have pushed up and took out my take profit, right? So trades like this, right? I'd still target the same. I'd still target like 9 a.m. low, 9 a.m. high. I just if we're in a bear market, I would only look for sells. If we're in a bullish market, I'd only look for buys. So even if we took the 9 a.m. high, right? Even if we took the 9 a.m. high, if we're in a bull market, I wouldn't short down, even though I could take a very nice trade all the way down, right? I want probability to be on my side 100%. That is what I want. I don't want to take a trade where price isn't on my side. I don't want to take a trade where I'm second guessing myself. I would rather, as I said, I used to be like just grow my account as quickly as possible. Try and make as many profitable trades, take as many trades. In my head, it was like the more trades that you take, the more profit you're going to make, right? Whereas I'm at the point now where I want to keep my account the size it is and grow it quite steadily, right? So consistency is key. I would so much rather make like 4 smaller losses, 4 smaller wins, right? Say like a standard 1 to 2 rather than like a 1 to 7 or something, right? And get in and out profit nice and easy quickly. I don't have to worry. Done. And then make 1 loss. And then make more wins, right? Rather than take 1 really big win and then take 7 losses. That's what I'd rather. At the moment, that's what I'm doing. I'm making a very big win, and then lots of small losses which eat into that win. Okay? So the idea of me switching up my strategy to have higher time frame and a couple of other things to enter with on my side is that I take the cleanest, highest probability strategy and trades possible. I limit my risk. I limit my losses. When I backtested it, I could get a win ratio of up to 90%. Where at the moment, as I said, I'm down to like 50 to 60% because of just inconsistency in the markets and things like that. Right? So I started with a 1 minute market structure shift, 1 minute fair value gap, long or short to the other side, right? I started with that at the moment, right? That's what I've currently got. I haven't changed anything. Well, apart from, again, a strong close from a fair value gap. That's the only thing that I've changed so far, right? I want to dial it in and make this strategy as perfect as I can. And a lot of people, I haven't actually seen any videos of people talking about what they're going to add to the strategy, what they're going to try back testing, what they're going to try forward testing, what the ideas are about it and behind their strategy and things. I would rather be completely open and honest with you guys and let you know exactly what I'm thinking. To say higher time frame could match up with it, yes, I would take less trades. However, I'd still be all right with it. Do you know what I mean? I would rather take a trade and know that I have higher probability at winning than taking a trade that I don't have as high probability. Do you know what I mean? So there are going to be weeks and months where maybe I don't take that many trades. I might only take 3 trades a month, right? But there might be months where I take a trade, I don't know, every day. But these are all high probability because price is already on our side, okay? That is the key thing to remember. Price is on your side. Yeah? So if we push down, we take out 9 AM low, and we're in a bullish trend, okay? We're in overall, on the higher time frame, we're in a bullish trend, right? If we come down, take out 9 AM low, and price is still bullish on the like 1 hour, 4 hour, 15 minute, half an hour, whatever time frame I choose to use, usually like the 4 hour and 1 hour, then I would look for a 1 minute market structure shift or a 5 minute market structure shift to the upside, fill a fair value gap, enter, and go long to the opposing side, which is a 9 AM high. It's as simple as that. As I said, I'm going to backtest it and I'm going to see how it works, right? This strategy isn't perfect. I am taking you through the process of building your own strategy, right? Which I've never actually seen anyone do before. They'll just update you at the end of the year and go, I've added this to my strategy. I've added that to my strategy. And then they proceed to not tell you why, which is great. Okay. You're telling them what you've added to your strategy through back testing and forward testing and things, but I won't know if this works properly 100% and I get my edge that I want until I've taken about 60 to 100 trades. Let's say 50 to 100 trades. I won't 100% know if this strategy works properly until all that's done. That's the bad part. You have to test it. You have to prove that your strategy is going to work before. So back testing can only do so much. So back testing, I can say it worked quite well. I got like an 80 to 90% win rate on back testing. That is brilliant. That is great. Congratulations, right? However, just because it worked on back testing does not mean it's going to work in the actual live markets, because there's so much more that goes into it. You've got all the psychology that goes into it. You've got everything else that goes into it. How price is reacting to news, things like that. Like, am I going to trade a high impact news day? This will be my main strategy. I want to point this out. I want to make this very clear. This will be my main strategy. This does not mean that this is going to be the only strategy that I'm going to trade. I'll probably do like funded accounts or have another live account or something where I'll trade like the opening range breakout or like a liquidity sweep into like a I don't know, like a 5 minute breaker structure and then like a 1 minute confluence, like a fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, something like that, and then take the trade following higher time frame trend. Those sort of things, like my previous strategies, like that, I am more than happy to keep trading that. Have like a separate account, pass funded, things like that. But this will be my main strategy, the thing which my largest account is going to be used like trading with. I just want this to be more of a strategy that I can continue to use till I die, basically. That's what I want this strategy to be. I want this to be very high win rate, maybe a bit lower R rate than what I'm used to, because I'm used to like maybe like a 4 or a 5 on a really, really good time. Like sort of like profit factor, right? Which is like your highest win versus your highest loss sort of thing. So this will be a bit lower. So it'll be I'm making smaller profits but more consistently, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update with it. Obviously, as I said, I'm gonna back test it. I'm gonna forward test it. I might even do a live on YouTube or on Kick or Twitch or wherever, going over a back testing session and just going over like what I'm looking for and what I'm testing and things like that. I want to be 100% completely honest with you guys, and I want you guys to learn with me about making your own strategy and maybe optimizing it so it works for you. But yeah, that's what I've got for now. Fortunately, did take a losing trade. Tomorrow I will be trading again. However, tomorrow will be my last official trade using this strategy. This strategy, with like not following the market trend, depending on how backtesting goes, this will be the last official strategy that I use. This last official trade that I use in is tomorrow. If it turns out that higher time frame doesn't add that much to my backtesting as what I thought, or in 3 to 6 months it doesn't help me as much in live trading, then I will consider again. But I just wanted to keep you guys up to date, just be honest with you guys, and yeah. All right, guys, make sure you guys follow along for my strategy. I building my own strategy and things. Remember, what works for me might not work for you. You need to find your own edge. You need to understand exactly why you're entering. If you don't know why you're entering a trade, don't enter. Simple as that. If you don't understand it, don't enter. All right, guys. Well, I'll leave this here. Fortunately, this was a loss today. Is what it is. It's all right. We're still up overall. All right, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye.